This right here is the way that you should start wearing your new era cap. Yes, this is the new trend, you know. It's not right now. If you wear a cap like this right now, everyone will think that you got a screw loose or two. But within 2 years, everyone will wear their caps like this. So, you know, I truly am a trend maker. So in advance I'll tell you that you should start wearing your cap like this. Thank me later. Anyway, I decided, hey, I'm going to make a random ass video. I don't really have a subject, but I've kind of been whining a lot about vegans for like the past 3 months. Yeah, I've made several videos about vegans, and I'll probably put out like I'm planning to make 3 more about vegan gains. Thing is, some people might think that I have a problem with vegans. Which is not true. I've said so in several occasions that I don't think that I don't have a problem with vegans. I just think that the channels that I'm criticizing right now are really assholes. They're a piece of shit. Really not as much as Vegan Gains. Vegan Gains truly is a fucking asshole. He truly is a piece of shit. And you know, that's not to say that everyone is a little bit evil. Everyone is a little bit messed up. Sure. Everyone is even a little bit insane. But Vegan Games takes it to a point that I think that we should laugh at someone like that. We should belittle people like that. Saying me saying the person that wears their cap like this. But even then, I'm still not as much of a piece of shit as Vegan Games. And yeah, you know, especially like people like Durian Rider who truly think that they have nutrition completely figured out. They are really sociopathic when they talk about nutrition. They just know everything about nutrition. There are no variables. They got it figured out. And you know what Durian Rider does? He tells people to eat a pound of white sugar a day. You know, those sacks of sugar? A pound of white pure sugar? He says that people should eat that shit. Yeah, so you can't really use the argument of like, oh, I do this from a natural point of view. Because it's not fucking natural to eat a pound of sugar a day. And you know, this person says like, oh, it's bad to eat meat. You know, sure, it's bad to eat meat. I mean, I could even make videos about why it's bad to eat meat. I could make also a 4-parter out of that. But it doesn't mean that you should go around telling people like, hey, eat a pound of sugar. Hey, don't eat any fat. Don't eat any beans. I actually, funny, actually, I kind of make stupid mistakes when it comes to nutrition. Just today I ate a bowl of undercooked beans. And I just googled and found out that that's pretty bad. That's actually poisonous. So after I've done this video, I'll probably be pretty darn sick. Funny thing is, like, well, it's not funny. The dumb thing is that when I'm hungry, I'm just a really dumb person. I'm not really, you know, I'm not gonna think like, oh, hey, let's take 5 seconds and find out if it's unhealthy to eat undercooked beans. I mean, I got Google. It takes no effort to just Google it. But no, I was hungry. So I had to eat something, so I just started to eat undercooked beans. So yeah, I also am a fucking stupid piece of shit. Well, you know. But the thing is, when I make a mistake, I'll at least admit it. And I've not been doing this for very long. When it comes to nutrition, I've been kind of doing that shit for like, almost 2 years now, I think. Not even that long. Durian Rider has been doing it for more than 10 years. And he says that people should eat a pound of sugar, and he says that people should barely eat any nuts or seeds. And that goes for everyone. He does not take into account that different people need different things. Which is pretty much the basis of nutrition, if you ask me. So, yeah. Really, what do I have more to say about that? But this all doesn't mean that there aren't good vegan channels out there. For one, you have a natural vegan, which I like very much. Partly because she's critical somewhat in the same way of these crazy, insane, angry vegans like I am. She also kind of belittles them the same way that I do. Not as aggressive as me, though. I'm a little bit more of a dick when it comes to that. And, you know, she obviously... You can just, like, you just watch her videos for, like, 2 minutes versus, like, Vegan Gains or Durian Rider or whatever, and you can immediately tell, like, oh yes, a natural vegan, obviously a way more intelligent person, obviously not a crazy, insane person, obviously says the things from, you know, a better point of view, a more open-minded point of view. Another good channel is Nutrition Facts. That channel is actually very good because it's a professional that talks about vegan nutrition and actually nutrition in general. But he is really convincing. He really, you know, says the things how they are. It really, when I look at his videos, like, I definitely immediately had like something like, oh yeah, this guy, he's really onto things. He's really, well, he's just a professional. Let's just keep it at that. He is a lot more convincing than Freely, Durian Rider and Vegan Gains. And that's a sad thing. He is not nearly as big as, well, he's bigger than Vegan Gains, but he's not as big as Durian Rider and Freely, which is fucking ridiculous. Like, the biggest vegans are the vegans that think that to convince people into veganism, it should be done by bullying them into veganism. Like, there's never an instance that would work. Never. You can't fucking bully people into doing what you want. It actually will put people off. It will make them think like, oh, these people, they're fucking bullies. Fuck them. Yeah. I think that with their channels, they convince more people to not go vegan instead of going vegan. And they don't really care about that. I truly... Well, I think I'll address that in the future, what I think about that. Because I could also talk a few minutes about that. And this video is already way longer than I wanted it to be. So yeah, that's really all I want to say. Like, people, start wearing your New Era cap like this. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!